Good evening, I'm Jackie Spate. The former director of Fijian Holdings Limited, Laisinian Garase, has pleaded not guilty to abuse of office and discharge of duty with respect to a property in which he has a private interest. His trial began in the Suva High Court this morning. Devnarayan has more.
Former Permanent Secretary of the Fijian Affairs Board, Meli Bainimarama, was the first man to take the witness stand today. He told the court that in March 1970, Garase joined Fijian Holdings as a financial advisor. In 1989, the government provided a $20 million loan to FHL and the Fijian Affairs Board became a shareholder with Class B shares. Garase was then appointed as the director of Fijian Holdings. Bainimarama told the court the intention of the FHL was to allow more Fijians to become commercially successful. It was also heard that there was a high demand for FHL shares. Under cross-examination, Bainimarama told the court at the time of the government loan, FHL was a private company. Garase faces 6 charges of abuse of office. It's alleged that while the director of Fijian Holdings, the advisor of Fijian Affairs Board, and the advisor of the Great Council of Chiefs, Garase issued Class A shares to Didya Plantation Cooperative Society, Mavana Investments and Q10 Investments. The other charge is discharge of duty with respect to a property in which he has a private interest. Between 1992 and 2000, Garase was allegedly part of the decision issuing Class A and B shares to the 3 companies, one of which was his family-owned business. In doing so, he failed to disclose his relationship with the 3 companies to FHL, FIB and the GCC. While opening the trial, FICAC lawyer Michael Blanchflower told the assessors that the case is about strict principles which govern people when they are in the civil service, trust and not be influenced by anything, even families and friends, when making decisions. The trial continues. Devnarayan, FBC News.
Former Fijian Holdings Limited Board Secretary and CEO Sitiveni Lakemba was the second witness in the trial. He told the court that each FHL director had a duty to declare his or her interest in any matter that is to be discussed during a board meeting. Lakemba explained that interest needs to be declared because the director in question would be a direct beneficiary of the issues discussed. While giving evidence, Lakemba said during his term as board secretary and later CEO, he never came across any declaration of vested interest by director or chairman. The trial continues tomorrow. The Education Ministry is now arranging for all eligible students to register for the 2014 elections. Education Permanent Secretary Dr. Bridge Lal has instructed all school principals to identify students and prepare lists for all education districts and divisions. Lal says students who've turned 16 this year and who will be 4th, 5th or 6th forms can register under the EVR now. Students can register during the school holidays. Teachers have already been educating students on the process of voting, their responsibility as a voter and what democracy is all about. The Western Division's progressing well with the electronic voter registration. Numbers are significantly increasing in Lautoka. Yesterday, the centre recorded a total of 356 registrations. Christopher Chand with the details.
As the West progresses into the 3rd day of registrations, there was an increasing number of people keen to get registered. Although there are large numbers of people showing up, most are middle-aged.
Well, I had it from my friends. They came and told me that we should get registered. So I just listened to them and came here.
Those who've been through previous elections, however, find the new process much easier.
It's very easy. Nothing hard about it. Go inside for 5 minutes and it's all that it takes.
The elections office is the lone centre open in the Western Division. From Monday, there will be hundreds of others. Christopher Chand, FBC News.